Well, as we continue our discussion here with the Chairman of Cricket Council USA, Mohammed QURESHI, I want to involve him with minor league, where a number of West Indians have come across and they're taking part in the minor league. He is also an investor in the minor league, and that is with the Florida Beamers and, of course, the Chicago Catchers. Mark, what has been your experience in this minor league? We're just 2 weeks into it. What has been the experience so far?
Yeah, it's a development program for the USA, and the minor league is give them opportunity. Some players, they never got the opportunity, and then we have to be promoting cricket in USA. Something else come up, step up minor league, and there was a local league has been playing a lot of local leagues here. So it's kind of like social media and live telecastings. The good exposure for the players. Some of the players never get a chance to become on the screen and they can see it. So is that talent, you can find some talents there, and opportunity for them also. They have it to give performance and come at the eyesight for all the international skills players.
And in addition to all the West Indians, there are some talented American cricketers here. So let's get back to the West Indians. You have players like Nevin Stewart, who normally plays this trade across here. Xavier Marshall, who would have played for the West Indies, he's playing for America right now. I saw Gajanan Singh, Darren Davis. All these guys are here playing and developing. But there are some excellent local cricketers as well. Muhammad Ali Khan, everyone knows about him in Trinidad. He is playing in Houston. But right here in Florida, we have players like Zishan Qureshi, who is looking to, make a way for himself. Very talented batsman. Tell us a bit about him, Mark, with Zishan also being your son. Tell us a bit about his cricket and how could he benefit from this minor league?
Yeah, he's actually playing only US Open as usual, and he go overseas country, played it in England. But he is a local league. So minor league will going to be affecting him. Is going to travel in different states and seeing different teams to play with them, and catch eye for other players and selectors and all other things. They can see the talented what he had. So it's opportunity for him to play more cricket. That's all it is. More cricket been playing is we don't have enough cricket in USA. So now it's coming back now. So more tournaments coming up, and like minor league and weekends crickets and all. So it's a great opportunity for all the players.
Well, we know a lot about US Open. That's a brand. That's a brand that is going to go into its 13th year this year. So the biggest cricketers have come to this part of the world because of the US Open. Now you have minor league. Could minor league assist by providing players for the US Open?
Yeah, so what happened here, we have Zishan Qureshi on a few teams, Chicago Catchers and Florida Beamer. And he's leading as a captain for last several years for the US All-Star teams. So many other teams, Somerset, Atlanta Premiers, and Atlanta Fires, and there's 22 Yard. There are a lot of teams who's playing in US Open. They're playing in minor league also. So they can find some talented players, can join this coming in the US Open also. So basically, I used to run last 15 years, run a lot of tournaments for different city and different state, New York, Chicago, and many other kinds, because there was not enough cricket in USA. So we spending a lot of time and effort to putting the tournament, because the organization was not there, proper organization not been set up. So now they're helping me lots now, been minor leagues and all. I don't have to spend my time and money more for do the local tournaments and concentrate on US Open as a branding tournament for the worldwide right now. They can see it, everybody catch eyes for US Open they want to play. So it's going to be benefit for us to bring some minor league players, can show them talent, and we have all the score sheets and all can see that. And we can see some good talents that can join in US Open.
And speaking about money, is it true that you would have spent close to $30 million out of your own pocket to develop cricket in America?
Yeah, there is no infrastructure for last 20 years. And there was 2 years ago, I think the new organization came back and ICC section. I've been supporting them for last 20 years and like 21 years, been supporting the USA Cricket Development Program. I remember I started with a team, like 4 teams there, not much any tournaments and none of them those. So we started since last 21 years and have been spending money as cricket is the most expensive games. Next, like it's soccer have only one ball to play with. Cricket have all the equipments and grounds and preparations and wickets. It's a lot of efforts to produce one game. So we've been doing this thing up and spending the money on every years, millions of dollars we spend it, our company. And Cricket Council is a private organization, been running for last 21 years. And is the oldest organization that people trust on those. And this organization is only promoting cricket in USA in the last 21 years. And then will be branded tournament they came up for US Open, because our goal was US Open, just like tennis US Open and golf US Open. So this is like American games. And they're recognizing, actually, every single board is recognizing this thing up. ICC been sanctioning for last 8 years now, 9 years actually, it's coming out. So we've always been pleasure to approve. And this is the only tournament been carry on for USA Cricket Live.
And you're watching Monday Night Cricket. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, I'm going to introduce you to the man who is responsible for the arrival of Muhammad Ali Khan. Well, welcome back to Monday Night Cricket, and I'm in the company of Mohammed Qureshi, better known as MAQ, and he is here in the Boca in Fort Lauderdale. We're actually at the Boca Palace, which is where he lives, and he's giving us an insight. He, being Pakistani, he has lived in America for decades, so he's American more than anything else, but he has done so much to help West Indian cricket that I'm sure a number of people would want to know why. I think the biggest gift, in addition to US Open, he has given a gift to West Indies cricket by allowing some of our players to come here and to earn decent money during that December period when he hosts the US Open. In addition to that, some of the biggest stars in the West Indies have come across here. They have benefited from the US Open, Chris Gayle being one. Last year, he presented a gift to Chris Gayle of land in Disney. Now, everyone wants to go Disney. This gentleman next to me, he gave Chris Gayle and Ali Khan land across there. Tell us a bit about that, Mark.
Yes, Ali Khan is good, talented players. And then as you go back to how the US Open impacting in the USA cricket, that's the only tournament in USA. The all Caribbean players, they come and join in playing. And especially Trinidad, our team's been champion for 3 times consecutively. Every years they've been champion. 2011, 12, 13. So they've been champion for every single years. So they got popular out because it's the only tournament all the players coming to play in USA, US Open. So that US Open brands carry on, and there was an Caribbeans too internationally. A lot of players, they're recognizing this is a tournament, have faith for it, and they have recognition for it. So that Ali Khan produced from the US Open. That's the way it came in.
Take our viewers back, Mark, to Ali Khan. I mean, I know the story. I would have heard Ali said the story to me that, he came across US Open as a chubby little kid. And he told Mark, I wanted to play US Open, and tell us that story, Mark.
No, he's called me from the Ohio, where he was living in Ohio. He said, want to play cricket, and he's been playing back home in Pakistan. We have US Open, come in here, try out. Is a gentleman who passionately crickets, and he's a talented player. He believes himself, he's a good cricketer, so he pays his own expense and came to play our games. And we're sitting there and actually in our grounds and taking interview how he play in the bowlings and all. I seen the good talents, him. So He's a God blessing people. They had it, one of the talents in America who was migrated from Pakistan. So I think that was one of the talents he had. He had the good focus and aim, and his dreams. Like he wanted to play international skill cricket, and then once he got playing U.S. Open, catch eye on him is a great talent, good pace, and his ball is skidding. Like if you've seen him, his ball is skid in the wicket. So as you good Yorker, he can place. So we had a tournament a few years back as a Browell brother came into play in the US Open. He saw this Ali was been playing the bowling is a great bowling startup. So he invited him to come to play GT20. And that's basically talents came up from him and he did a good performance and he got practicing in and he got one of the good start for actually we proud for him for the USA. And then also same thing, we had many USA players, all they came in US Open, has been play performance. That's the way recognizing by them is Juan Chima from Canada players and also recognizing in US Open. So is many other Tariq Hamza, Tariq, Zishan Qureshi recognizing. Last year, if you look at Zishan Qureshi, he's been playing for US All-Star as a captain. And he saw that thing up. He took 3 wickets, most Andre Russells and all. He was very proud. So people recognizing his by names as a good bowler and talent. So that's why we wanted. And then he recognized it worldwide. Even here, the call came from him to play for Multan Sultan team in Pakistan. And also, and we have T10 tournaments invite, but thing is in college students. And he have to finish his college first before he can travel all this thing up. So now he's ready the last year in college and then he is willing to play. So he leading the Beamer cricket teams for minor league as a captain. And we'll see in USA Open is coming back for his teams playing. So that's the thing, US Open can bring a lot of talents to international scale.
Well, we're seeing that happening. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we continue our conversation with Mohammad Qureshi as we look ahead to what's coming up.